Murder! We do love a good bit of deserved murder in this house. What, might I inquire, are you doing at this late hour? Where do all these people keep coming from? Oh, here we go again. Hey, just planning to overthrow you, you dumb idiot. Captain Amalthea. Haha, good evening. I realize that you've been invited here, but don't you think it a bit late for you kids to be out walking around? Yeah, we're going to bed right now. Please pardon us. We've simply never been in a castle like this, and we couldn't resist the urge to take a look around. Oh, that's certainly understandable. So where were you half an hour ago? Please enlighten me, if only for my own edification. Personal business, and you're not a cop. Administrative room? We went to the kitchen with Zane to get some snacks. Oh, that's strange. I was making my rounds through there and I never saw you. Well, I can't help it that you're bad at your job. That's your problem, not mine. Well, come, let's not waste time on games. Actually, I've received reports on you going in and out of the maid quarters several times. Do you not think it a bit odd to be looking around in that particular place? Wah! You don't think that questioning someone like that when you already have the facts is a little cruel? I'll take that as a compliment. So what business have you in the maid quarters? I suggest you answer honestly. Well, Oh, Estelle, Joshua. You been here the whole time? My man, Zane. It's your boy. Just gonna down a little bit, don't mind me. Whoa, now that's the stuff. You're drunk. Who isn't drunk in this game? Oops, sorry. And hey, if it ain't my favorite gorgeous officer lady. Nice, some luck that we met up again, eh? I suppose. So what's going on? Are my students here causing any trouble? Students? No, it's just that they were in the maid quarters for a while. I merely wanted to know their business, simply as a security precaution. Ah, yeah, I totally get you. I just sent them off to find some munchies to go with my booze. Hey, Joshua, you kids find anything to eat? No, the cooks aren't back yet, I guess. We went to ask the maid if there was any way we could get our hands on something, but no luck. Oh, well, I'll have to do without, I guess. Hey, I just had a great idea. Oh, no. You want to come and join me for a drink? I mean, hey, nothing goes with drinks like a beautiful lady. I'm afraid I'm busy, so I'll have to decline your generous offer. My apologies for the misunderstanding, but I would advise you to return to your room and remain there for the rest of the night. I have to investigate any suspicious activity, you understand? Of course. It is late, we should probably just get to bed. Ha, very good then. Now if you'll excuse us. Smooth moves by Zane, well done, well done. Aw, denied. Oh well, might as well just go back to the room. Right. We'll go with you. What a lad coming in clutch. Huh. I really had you going, didn't I? What? Zane, aren't you drunk? I was acting drunk. I haven't had a single drop. No way, your face had even gone all red. What did you drink before you started talking? He focused on making his blood circulate better, which made it look like he was intoxicated. What? What? I'm not even gonna talk about how stupid that sounds. It's done with some kind of Eastern martial arts breathing exercise, right? Sure. Whatever. I'm surprised you're familiar with it. But hey, you seem to be in a tight spot, so I figured I'd distract everyone. Nice, huh? Saved your bacon, as the saying goes. Huh, you're an evil, evil man, Zane. Okay, sure, you did help us out, but you also surprised the heck out of me. Ha, sorry about that. So, what's the story? What story? I would have thought it'd be obvious. The story of you meeting with the Queen. Whoa, wait, what? How did you... Did Elnon tell you something about this? Actually, I couldn't get him to tell me anything. But now I know anyway, don't I? Get absolutely played. They are the dumbest bracers of all time. Without prior knowledge, there's no way you could have just guessed. So how much do you really know? Haha, I guess it's finally time to show you this. A letter from his pocket handed it to Estelle and Joshua. What's this? I know this handwriting. Well, don't just stand there, read it. Oh, did Cassius tell you to come and handle this nonsense or something? Were you the one who was supposed to get the black orbment, but then, like, we got it instead or whatever? Or are you the one who sent it to Cassius? Because, like, someone sent the black orbment to Cassius, but we got it instead, and it said to take it to Russell. Okay. Dear Zane Vothic, I hope this letter finds you well. I know I've been out of touch. I'm in a hurry, so I hope you'll pardon my bluntness. My work concerning the Jaeger Corps is leading me into Imperial territory. However, due to the fact that unusual forces seem to be influencing matters inside Liberl, I feel uneasy being absent for so long. This is why I must ask a favor of you. Could I persuade you to come to Liberl and help out if they need it? Since you haven't been to Liberl before, perhaps you could think of it as a recreational trip. There is a martial arts competition before the Queen's birthday celebration, and foreigners can participate. It would make fine camouflage. I realize that this is sudden, but if you can do it, I would be most grateful. I will return sometime after the festival, and I hope on that day we can enjoy a drink together. Cassius Bright. P.S. You may have the chance to meet my son and daughter. They will be apprentices at the guild, so if you happen to meet them, feel free to test the extent of their training. You needn't bail them out of a tight spot, so much as help them find the strength to overcome. Aye. So Dad actually asked you to come to Liberl, which means he's in Arabonia right now. That's the long and short of it. The long and short of it? What it means is that you were in cahoots with him all along. That's kind of a nasty way to put it, don't you think? Yeah, Estella hates her father vehemently. So, you know. I owed Master Cassius a favor from the time he spent in Calvard. This letter just gave me the chance to make us square again. I suppose. When did you realize that we were his kids? Probably the same time you saw that your last names were Bright. I had a feeling from the outset once I saw Estelle's techniques with the bow staff. I asked Kaliko about it, and that confirmed it. It would have been nice if you'd said something about it at all. We've been worried sick, wondering where Dad's been. I know, and I'm sorry I haven't said anything. But I got the impression from the letter that he was trying to keep his whereabouts a secret. And besides, you really think you could have handled something this major all on your own? I guess not. Joshua, aren't you going to say something? Yes, I think I should explain where we're coming from. It is a bit far-fetched to say that we could put an end to this whole situation on our own after all. I see. I thought something seemed a little off when everyone was talking at the party. Alright then, I'll help you out with that little request. What, you will? Yep, think this is the ideal opportunity to settle my debt to Master Cassius. Please let me help. We'd be glad to. Thank you once again. Hopefully this means we just get to keep Mr. Kamehameha Wave until the end of the game. What is this place? I never would have imagined that something like this even existed. Ha! It's larger than I expected. Lieutenant Lawrence, if you'd be so kind as to show us the way to the lowest level. Yes, sir. Oh, hi. Whoa! Is that some kind of mechanical monster? Well, well, so these must be archaisms. Archaisms. Holy crap! He took out that thing in one stroke! Ha! You were the quickest to react. You are indeed truly a force to be reckoned with when you don't hold back. You flatter me, sir. Your quick draw technique as well was quite remarkable to behold. It's clear you studied under a master of great skill. How dare this loser use Kenshin's style? You don't deserve it. I am humbled. Ha! I still have a ways to go before I can really humble anyone, I'm afraid. But time waits for no man. The skills I possess now will have to be enough. Tomorrow we will forge this kingdom's future with our own bare hands. No women will ever be allowed to have a place of power again. We get it, Richard. You hate women. And in this chat, we respect women, so you're truly the ultimate evil of my entire chat. My brave men, the way to the ultimate power is open. A bright new dawn approaches for our beloved Liberl. I expect only the best of each of you. By your order, sir. We of the Special Ops will work as one for the Colonel. For the glory of Liberl! For the glory! Rah! I understand the situation. You both performed admirably. I'm amazed that you were able to deliver the professor's message to Her Majesty in person. Ha! We just got lucky is all. The real question is, how much longer is luck gonna be on our side? Yes, we're really gonna have to stay focused. If you understand that already, then there's nothing more that I need to tell you. In any case, we can consider Professor Russell's request to be fulfilled. Please accept this as compensation for a job well done. Hey, finally finished it. Yo, 20k Mira, not bad. Current rank, 2nd class. Now then, Zane, it was pure providence that Cassius invited you here. We need the help of an A-ranked bracer like yourself. No need to even ask. It's my duty as a master to assist in a major affair like this. I'm with you until the end. I knew we could count on you, Zane. By the way, what's this A-rank business? It's a rank that signifies a full-fledged bracer's full power. There are 7 ranks, ranging from G on the bottom up to A at the top. So he's the highest rank you can get? Wow, I never knew you were such a awesome dude, Zane. Well, I may be A-ranked, but I'm still an underling, so to speak. There are 20 A-rankers across the continent, but above that, there's an informal S-rank. Oh, is that the thing where there's only like 4 of them, and Cassius is one of them, and Olivier's trying to find them? That one's only granted to bracers who successfully resolve issues on a national scale. And there are only 4 of those on the entire continent. Whoa, I'm not sure I even want to think about what they can do. You really don't know any of this stuff, do you? One of those 4 is Master Cassius. I'm so fed up with Estelle being surprised when someone tells her something about Cassius. Oh my goodness, Cassius did something amazing and unbelievable? What are the odds? It's only the 47th time someone's told me that he does stuff like that. What? Okay, Joshua, you're not going to tell me you knew about this already, right? Right? Sorry, but yes, I did. It turns out that you're literally a moron with the brain of a rock, and everyone else knows everything but you. He solved a major case for the Republic about 5 years ago. I swear, it's hardly worth even getting upset about anymore. Royal Army soldier, hidden hero, master swordsman, S-rank bracer. If he's really so dang awesome, then it sure would be nice if he'd come back and take care of this case. Ha, you may be right. If he were with us, perhaps this never would have escalated to the point where a coup d'etat was even possible. Joshua, what's wrong? Just thinking about how strange this is. This whole chain of events apparently started with Dad going off on his trip. It's as if whoever planned the coup was waiting for him to be gone. At least it's just the impression I have. It's understandable she doesn't really know when he intentionally hides it. That's not what I said. You're arguing a point that has nothing to do with what I just said. Her not knowing, you know, that just happens at this point, whatever. I was saying it's stupid for her to be surprised every single time. She just, like, every time they're like, Cassius did this, by the way, she's like, what? Impossible! This is only the 7th time someone told me he did something impossible. So what you're saying is that the coup was planned around his departure for the Empire? Am I correct? Nah, that'd be overthinking it. I don't believe he'd be misled without realizing that something was up. I just never was able to really understand why he did some of the things he did. Well, yeah. I never knew what he was up to, even though he was so close. Was he so close? It doesn't sound like he was very close to you. I don't think that Colonel Richard would have ever managed to pull the wool over his eyes. More likely, it's just that 2 major events happened to overlap with each other. Regardless of the circumstances, we cannot currently rely on Cassius to help. Therefore, I am resolved to prepare for the worst. I believe an emergency conference of the Grand Cell branch of the Bracer Guild is called for. Huh? All other things being equal, we have a request that comes directly from Her Majesty the Queen. The 3rd article of the Bracer Code states that we shall never act in a fashion that interferes with the government. We cannot ignore Her Majesty's request, however, so we must act, but we're no match for the Royal Army as we are. I ask the cooperation of all bracers in Grand Cell, including Zane, of course. Oh, okay. If we come in conflict with the Intelligence Division, we'll need all the help we can get. Ideally, we should have the cooperation of other bracers, but the checkpoints have been completely sealed off as of today, ostensibly to foil any potential terrorist activity. What? So basically, it amounts to martial law. So the enemy is finally moving at full tilt. This may be to stifle any activity on the part of any Royal Guardsmen in hiding, as well as ourselves. If we're going to conduct a rescue operation, we'll have to do it with the resources on hand. Oh, fun. But we're up to it. So, do we have a solid idea of where the prisoners are being held? That's been on my mind for a while now, actually. I believe the most likely place to be, the Herb Royal Villa. Oh, you don't say. That's the building in the forest, right? It would make sense. If the soldiers are using it under the pretense of counterterrorism, few would question it. And it's unlikely the Queen and Princess could be held in a place like Leyston Fortress. I just want solid information on whether the army is all we'll be facing. If we're wrong, then we're going to get slaughtered. Yes, precisely. But in either case, we must assemble any bracers currently in the Royal City. In the meantime, I ask everyone else to obtain as much information as possible. If I'm not mistaken, Estelle, you and your friends are acquainted with a reporter, right? My man Niall coming in clutch. Character rankings. Number 1, Professor Russell. Number 2, my boy Niall. Number 3, Philip. Number 4, probably Zane. Number 5, it doesn't really matter at that point. None of the other characters interest me enough. Yeah, we should see if he's picked up anything significant. Also, we must attempt to enlist the aid of the guardsmen who are in hiding. If you can get them to contact me, it would be greatly appreciated. So in other words, we need to get in touch with Sister Julia. She helped us with the invitation before, so we should let her know what's going on. So, off to the cathedral then. There are 4 other bracers in the city: Kurt, Grant, Karna, and Annalise. Check the bars in their usual hangouts. They may also be in the hotel. If you see them, please instruct them to come back here. Sure thing. All right, then off we go. I wonder if we're just done with requests at this point of the game. Now it might just be a matter of like, hey, just finish the game forehead. Keep playing until you're done. Let's go to the cathedral first, because I know exactly where that is, I think. Should be like over here, up a bit and to the right. Yeah. Genius plays. Oh, this is Sister Noah. Noah, really? Are you looking for Sister Ellen, perchance? I believe the Archbishop should know her whereabouts. He should be in the sacramental chamber in the southeast of this room. Over here? This is northeast. Southeast would be down here? Why couldn't you have just said bottom left? For every meeting, there must also be a parting. Each goodbye is a new hello in waiting, and this rule shall remain steadfast. Life move ever. This sounds pointless. This isn't the Archbishop room? Is this southeast, even though it's pointing north? Okay. Or maybe that's the west side. Yeah, that would be the west side, so east would be down here. It's so confusing with the compass being at, like, a slight tilt. I'm like, east, west, south. What do these things mean? What are these words? And who might you be? We're, members, of the Bracers. The Bracer Guild, I mean. We were looking for a Sister Ellen. Where are you now? Might I guess that you share complicity with her, then? With a nun? Ew, no! He's asking if we know her real identity, Estelle. We're here with information she asked us to find. I'm sorry to say she's no longer at the cathedral. She came to say goodbye to me this morning and left. Where to? I mean, do you know where she might have gone? If only I did. I've been close with the royal family for many years, and she's always regarded me as a friend and confidant. But this time, she refused to give me any details. She no doubt wished to keep the church from getting too deeply involved in whatever is occurring. I see. I wouldn't worry, though. She had the light of hope in her eyes as she departed. I'm confident she was not running away to wallow in despair, but for a more noble cause. Well, that's good at least. But the thing is, we kind of need her to stay in touch with the royal guardsmen. Well, begging for rain in the desert only gets you sand. We should probably go. Unless you find a river in a dry land. The best thing we can do is covertly keep an eye out for other royal guardsmen. Not the most efficient plan, but that seems to be all we've got. You seem to be between a rock and a hard place, as they say. Always remember that Adios helps those who help themselves. Do all that you can, and Adios will surely take care of the rest. Hard and honest work will always lead you down the right path. All right. Bow, 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 bow. So now I just need to find the other bracers who should be at hotels and or bars, I think. Anyone here? Hey, it's Grant! Well, if it isn't the Big Bad Champions. I hear you guys spent the night at the castle. Frankly, I'm surprised to see you back so early. Did you eat anything good? Nah, it was all crap, dude. Yeah, we did, but that's not what we're here to talk about. Oh, something on your mind? Yeah, explain the situation. There you go. Holy crap! You're not pulling my leg, are you? We are not. Every word is true. I'd stake my reputation on it. If Zane the Immovable is moved by this, that's all the proof I need. Not very immovable, is he? I'll do whatever I can to help. You can count on it. Thanks, Grant. We'll all be meeting at the guild to plan our strategy as soon as possible, so if you'd please, head over there when you can. Understood. Go well, friends. I'll catch up with you there. Okay, so I assume he's the only one in here. The other 3 must be at different spots. I know the hotel that we stayed at is up here. I don't know where any other bars are in this town. Was there one over near the tournament thing? There might have been. Yo, are those losers staying here? Kurt the Bracer has returned, but he looked a bit on the pallid side. I hope he's all right. Oh, so Kurt is in here somewhere. Cass, I know you didn't like the game so much in like 3 to 4 streams before. Did you change a little bit of your mind about it? My opinion of Trails in the Sky has been consistent probably for the past like 6 or 7 streams. I don't think this game is like bad. I definitely don't think it's all that good either. I certainly am not a huge fan of it.